welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be making a video that people have been asking for. Now I'm going to make another one of this video a little bit later on that will be better than this one. But I wanted to get this video up because a lot of you guys have been asking about the removal of the base nail in your POOCHIEZ Nails Realistic Practice Hand. So I wanted to get this video up. I'm going to show you in this video just a basic how to remove the nails and then how to reapply the nails. But please be warned that I did not have, this is so bad, I didn't have a proper bowl to put the acetone in, and the thing that I ended up using is absolutely ridiculous. And I ended up ruining it, like I can't even use that anymore now. Go figure. So I am really sorry about that, but I just wanted to get this video up as soon as possible just to give you guys a quick how to. I'll try and leave the links to POOCHIEZ videos down below as well, because she's got some really good like informational videos on how to look after the practice hand as well. But yeah, I want to try and get these videos up for you guys too, so that I can be with you every step of the way while you are using your POOCHIEZ nail hand. I just love these hands so much, I'm so excited. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to show you the removal process and then I will show you how we stick them back on. And yeah, here we go.
So you're going to want to start off by cutting down the nails and buffing off the top surface. Try and debulk if you can with your nail drill or just a normal nail file. Obviously, just be really careful when you are around the cuticle area. Do not cut the cuticle in any way. I do come in with a better drill bit after this. I realised this wasn't really doing very much. But yeah, if anyone knows why that sanding band, look right there, why does that keep coming off? I'm not sure why, but if anyone has any tips for me on that, please let me know down below. So yes, cut off the length of the nails and take off the top surface. I'm then going to take the acetone and put it into, hopefully you guys will have a better bowl. This is what I ended up using, which is absolutely ridiculous, I know, but it's just what I ended up using. And yeah, if you guys have got something better, then go for it. You're going to let it soak for 10 to 15 minutes, then come back in and wipe off whatever you can. This takes me quite a long time. It always does when I do my own nails as well. I think it could be the acetone, maybe. I'm going to be trying some different acetone very soon, so yeah. Let them soak, take it out, give it a wipe, put it back in. I'm just taking very gently an orange stick here, very gently, and just wiping away, and then taking a piece of tissue and then also wiping away some more, and then I'm going to let her soak again and hopefully a little bit more will come off. And as you can see now, I've managed to get it all off and she's all nice and clean, and that is what the nails look like once, obviously, you know, there's no base nail on there. So I am going to be doing Sarah in this video as well. I'm going to soak them both off and then I'm going to apply different tips to both of them just so you can see. I just really want to give you a good idea of how to apply the tips again. So yeah, I'm soaking Sarah off and I'm taking that orange peel just to try and get some of the top surface off, and obviously then using tissue to wipe off as well. And yeah, it's just the same process as you would do with a client. You're basically just soaking them off in the acetone. So this is what both Sarah and Bella look like when they don't have a base nail on, and I think now it's time to apply a base nail. You're going to want to probably clean her off under some warm water with soap and probably leave overnight before reapplying the nails. That's what I do anyway, but if you're in a rush, then, you know, you can go straight in, I guess. You might find that they swell a tiny little bit, but once they dry out, they go completely back to normal. So if you do find that, I didn't really find that, but if you do find that, then don't worry about it. So I'm now going to take some Vaseline. I'm going to apply the Vaseline around the cuticle area, basically on the skin of the hand, making sure not to get it on the nail bed because that will obviously prevent us from sticking the nails on. But if you apply this Vaseline, it's going to help you out so that you don't have any accidents with any glue. Yeah, basically it will act as a release so that if you do get glue on there, it will come straight off. So it's a really good idea to use the Vaseline. I find Vaseline comes in really, really handy, and yeah, it's a good way to look after our hands. So on Bella, I'm going to use the shorter nails. You can get these on my website, and what you're going to want to do is make sure you size them up beforehand. So make sure you get the right size for each nail. Once you've got the right size, you can then go in with your primer and apply the primer to the nail. You're going to want to let the primer completely dry before you apply your glue to the nail and the nail and all that. But I am going to show you this on Sarah in much more detail. I just thought I would give you a quick look so you could see both different types of nails. So once you've applied the primer, you can then apply your glue to your nail and then put your nail onto the hand. You need to pull back the cuticle area slightly so you can push it right under the cuticle. You want to make sure it gets right under the cuticle, and that way it looks super, super realistic. And I just think these are so amazing. Oh, I just can't get over it. They're so well made. But yeah, you're just gonna do the same thing on all of the nails, which I am gonna actually show you in a second on Sarah in a little bit more detail, because I just thought I really want to show you guys as much as I can. So yeah, so I'm now just obviously going in with Sarah. I'm applying the Vaseline, the same that I did with Bella, all around the cuticle area, because I just want to make sure that she's nice and safe from any horrible glue that I seem to get all over my hands all the time for some reason. So just to let you know, if you do notice any white parts on the hands after you've soaked off the acetone, this is just when the acetone gets in the water, it can get on the hands and get in the creases. So a little bit of acetone on a Q-tip will take it right off. Don't panic, just a little bit of acetone and yeah, it will take that right off. Soap and water won't, but acetone will. So acetone solves a lot of things, I guess, with nail problems. So then you are going to size up your tips. Just to give you an idea of the sizes that I have used 7 on the pinky, 4, 3 and 5. So those are the ones I've used. You can choose yourself which you think fits best. Then this is the primer that you will need to use. You can buy that from my shop, and this primer is basically going to help the glue to stick to the hand. So you're going to apply your primer, and I know I've already done this with Bella, but this is going to be a little bit more detailed. So apply the primer, let that dry a little bit. Then you're going to want to take your glue. You can use whichever nail glue you decide to use. You want to make sure that you get the glue all around the edges and right up to the bottom, because it needs to be completely, like, that all needs to be covered. You can then pull back the cuticle area slightly and push that nail right under the cuticle. You want to make sure you get right under the cuticle, because honestly, this makes so much difference. Otherwise, it just looks like you've stuck a nail on. But if you get it right under the cuticle, it looks really realistic, as if it's a nail growing out of the finger, which is awesome. So apply pressure, keep it on there for a little while until you think it's nice and stuck down, and then you can see you've got your nail stuck to the finger, basically. So I am now going to show you me do that with all 4 of the fingers, and I'll just let you guys watch it just to get some, like, just so you can see what I'm doing basically. And I just think it's important we know how to do this the best and to make sure that we're doing it nice and safe and all that. So yeah, I will let you watch and then I'll be back in a second. Wow, do you know how difficult it was for me to not talk for like 30 whole seconds right then? That was really difficult for me. I don't think that's ever happened before. So all of the nails are now stuck down. You can see, make sure they're nice and straight, make sure you're happy with them. They're all stuck down, they're all nice and good. But now I think it's time to realise that Sarah is looking a little bit dry, because acetone will dry these hands out slightly. So I like to get some cuticle oil. And I'm basically going to give Sarah like kind of a hand massage right now. So apply the oil to the fingers. You can use Vaseline for this if you want. I just like to use the cuticle oil. And I'm basically just applying it to all the fingers, and then I'm just going to massage it in. But I'm going to avoid the nail. Like, I don't need to get any oil on the nail. I'm probably going to be doing a service on this pretty soon. So oil's not going to help, as you guys will already know. So I'm just getting it on the skin, basically, of the hand, and just rubbing that in and making sure that it keeps her nice and moisturized, I guess. Also, just a little tip, when you do when you're getting pictures of your hands, I always, after I've done a service, before I take pictures, I'll put I will put cuticle oil around the cuticle area and up the fingers, and it just makes it look so much more realistic. At the end of the day, when we do a service, we always apply cuticle oil to a client, and then in the picture you can see the cuticle oil. So it just mimics like the real life, I guess. So that's just what I like to do. And yeah, I'm just going to take it on the back of her hand as well and make sure it's all rubbed in, and then just keeps her nice, I guess. Yeah, so that is the finished result of Sarah, and I love it. I really like these nails. I think these are probably my favourites. I don't know. But yeah, this is Bella after she's all finished. So I just thought I would show you me applying both sets of tips. So now you guys know how to soak off the nails and how to reapply the tips. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's what they both look like when they have the nails on, and really, like, look at that, you would just think that was just two people's hands right there. So yay!
So that is that for this video, guys. I hope that it was informational for you guys. I hope that it kind of shows you what to do. I will always, like, my advice when it comes to these hands is to just be so gentle and so careful. Do not pull at the nail. Do not pull the nail off. Be really gentle around the cuticle area. Vaseline is an awesome tool. Is it even a tool? Would you call it a tool? But Vaseline is really, really helpful. And actually, I keep having issues with glue where I keep spilling it everywhere. And I don't know why it keeps happening, but it does. And I did actually get a little bit on the hand, but because I had the Vaseline there, it literally just went straight off. So Vaseline is brilliant, and it will definitely help you out. Be as careful as you possibly can. I'm very, very protective of mine, and I'm sure you guys will be too. So yeah, I hope that this was helpful. Please let me know down below if there's any questions. Feel free to message me or leave comments. I will get back to you ASAP. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!